Okay, now the Atlantic wild card, the New Jersey Nets. Big move last year getting Deron Williams. Keeping him is going to be another story.
Deron Williams all the way to the basket that time. Williams lets it fly. Oh, he got it to go! Deron Williams, a terrific move in the paint.
But you can see the difference that Deron Williams could potentially make with the Nets.
Got to talk about that guy when you're talking about the state of the franchise. Now, they have a long way to go in order to jump into the Eastern Conference mix. Only 5 road wins. That's killer. Avery Johnson beginning his second season at the helm. But again, keeping the upcoming free agent Deron Williams in place, building around him is the absolute future of this franchise. Can it happen? Well, D. Will talked to New York's WFAN about that subject. If you're a Nets fan, I think you'll like what you hear.
My plan is to stay. You know, hopefully we can get some good talent to where I can stay, because I think that this is a great organization. You know, they're heading in a great direction, especially with the move to Brooklyn, the new arena. Everything is in place. You know, and I think we're going to get players. You know, I think guys are going to want to come play in Brooklyn and play with me. Financially, it makes sense for me to opt out. You know, there was no reason to sign an extension right now. You know, barring an injury. You know, I should be able to, make that money back. And, you know, it has nothing to do with the Nets. You know, like I said, I love the organization. The organization is great. My preference would be to stay here, for the future. So we'll just see how it goes this year, see how, the next couple of days goes is what's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be it's going to be a whirlwind the next couple of days.
Well, maybe for Nets fans, you partially like what you're going to hear, but he said some interesting things, hedging his bets all the way around. But I thought it was interesting that he said, we got to bring some more talent in, bring some more talent in. They have to get someone else to buy into that building that's going on in New Jersey.
Well, we've already seen D. Will can be a great politician. He's saying all the right things. The bigger question, D. Will, can you be a great salesman? To stay in New Jersey, it's obvious. You need more talent if you want to try to win that 1-2 punch or 1-2-3 punch, whatever it is. He has to figure out a way to sit down with Billy King. I want to stay, but what pieces are you going to bring around so I have a chance to compete for a championship each year?
So be very proactive when it comes to
yes.
This assemblage. It's easy when you look at the numbers for Williams. It wasn't that many games last year, but D. Will certainly saw his role and his numbers go up in all of these categories. When you see something like that happen in a dozen games, what does that tell you?
You get super excited. Anytime a guy can average 13 assists and doesn't have an all-star he's playing with, lets you know he's very talented. He can get to the basket whenever he feels like it. And when his jump shot's going, he's knocking down that three-point shot, he's virtually unstoppable. And that's the key to Deron Williams, is knocking down his shot. You see his body's always in shape. He can get to the rim. He knocks down his free throws at a high clip. Put some pieces around him. But that's a good problem for Billy King, in my opinion, that you have someone to start with to go out there and be good salesmen to bring people in to help you win.
Well, you saw at the bottom of the screen there, it was 15 games playing in Turkey for Williams during the lockout, and he was so good that they basically retired his jersey, had a big party there, and that's what he did on his summer vacation. He took Turkey by storm. Wow. One of the best ever. How
Get
about
out
that?
of here. Number 8 goes to the rafters. Now, rumor did say he had a 50-point game while over there.
I guess, but that's a pretty short career to get that number retired. But anyway, kudos to him for that. Let's take a look at the lineup projected for the New Jersey Nets this year as we know it. And it starts with the man at the point, Travis Outlaw. Now, David Aldridge says he's one of his amnesty candidates. He's going to make $7 million over the next 4 years. Also, some news on Outlaw is that he broke his right hand, reportedly working out, so he's going to get that looked at this week. And that's no way to start after the lockout.
No, not at all. You know, what are you going to do with Humphreys? I thought Anthony Morrow really stepped up, shot the ball consistently, was part of the reason why Deron Williams was able to get that many assists each night. And then Brook Lopez, how you worked on your game this year? Will you improve? Can you get us some more double-doubles this year? We know you can score, but you got to get in there and rebound some more and help Deron Williams out. Yeah,
they kind of worked together, didn't they? Humphreys was the board guy, and,
yes.
and Lopez got the points. Prediction for the Nets.
Rebuild.
In Russian. No, prediction for the Nets. What do you think?
Rebuild. Is that Russian rebuild? I mean, you know your situation. Brook's going to be a solid piece. Keep Deron Williams healthy and happy, and now bringing some more pieces. You're rebuilding for the future.